welcome to an episode of Chad and Friends Beer Reviews. Got Jay joining us again.
Hello everybody.
This is what, like your 50th time over here?
Oh, yeah.
We're doing a very special beer today. This is, according to Beer Advocate, the #2 beer on the planet. I think according to Rate Beer it was, what, 8 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Pliny the Elder, and it was sent to me from 𝓑𝓻𝓮𝓀𝓮 out in California because they don't distribute here in New York. And as soon as they do, I'm sure I'll be grabbing them up all the time. If you know me, I love IPAs, and you know, regardless of what kind of awards and stuff this has won, it just has such a great reputation that I really wanted to try it. It's not really a description. It's like, if you see around the edge, it says like, do not age, drink fresh. This is 500 milliliters, so that's like a bomber. 1 pint, 9 fluid ounces, out of Santa Rosa, California.
8% ABV.
Yeah, 8% ABV, so it's kind of like a double or like an extra IPA. And I'm going to save this cap because, you know, I obviously don't have any Russian River caps, and we're just going to get right. Well, I kept the top flat. That's the important part. I can bend that back with a pair of pliers. Oh, I can smell it already. It smells really good. I'm using my dollar store tulip glass.
And I'm going to use the dollar store snifter.
And a snifter and a tulip are very, very close as far as the design. There we go. Oh, you can smell it already. It smells delicious.
It looks so appealing when
I know.
Looking at it.
It's like that apple juice kind of color, or
yeah,
it's like orangey.
Yeah, I was gonna say like some sort of orange juice or something like.
Right.
But
got a nice head on mine.
And it is a little like hazy.
Yep.
You know, but it's not I don't have like a lava lamp going through mine at all.
It's pretty bubbly.
Yeah, you got a ton of bubbles going on, and mine is just kind of sitting there.
Yeah.
You know, I'll show that to the camera.
Yep.
Carbonation going on. As far as head, my head's a little smaller, but you know the glass is going to do that. But it's still, you know.
It's like bright white. It's like frothy, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah, not quite pillowy, but
right.
You know, enough to make it. Looks like it's going to have a nice lacing on the glass.
It's like.
Oh, it smells excellent.
I know, like Mark Starr said, like that clean hops. It's like. It's tropical. It's like tangerine, grapefruit,
tangerine, and very clean.
Yeah.
And fresh and like crisp. You know, it smells crisp, like an orange. Like you see a commercial and the orange just squirts when they cut it. You know, that's kind of how this smells.
It smells like fresh squeezed orange juice.
Yeah. Very
citrusy. A little bit of pine in there too, if you dig deep enough.
Yeah, and even a slight bit of florally to it. Anyway, I'm ready.
Yep. Here we go with the #2 beer in the world.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's very, very good.
It even has, as juicy as it smells, it even has that kind of juicy taste.
Yeah. And I mainly get like grapefruit is the most dominant flavor I get.
I'm thinking it's more of like a orangey kind of citrus, like tangerine or tangelo or something like that. And
it's the 8% alcohol is it's very well matched.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of the Torpedo.
Yeah, it's the bitterness and hoppiness is there, but that should be there for an IPA.
Yeah.
So if you drink this not expecting that, then you're not drinking it properly. So if you get that, but it's so good.
Yeah, the hops linger, and it has like this kind of, it's such a sweetness. It's like kind of like a tropical fruit gum.
Yeah.
You know, like that lingers in the back of your tongue for a second.
And it's very crisp. I love how crisp. This is like, can you imagine just sitting back in your backyard so you got a pool in your backyard. You got you're laying out at your pool. It's nice and sunny out. I mean, this is crisp and delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me want the summer to be here already.
I know.
I'm gonna just drink this in seconds too.
I know. And we should comment on the drinkability. Is that it's highly drinkable. Is that you can just slug this down, even though it's like it's very bitter. Yeah. I don't know what the IBUs is on this. I'm thinking it's 70, 80.
Well, again, like I said, I mean, it is bitter, and it is, you know, almost kind of, it's extremely hoppy, but it's supposed to be. So you got to kind of ignore the fact that that's going on because it's supposed to be, and really just consider how drinker friendly it is, and you know, to know that it's 8%.
Yeah.
And it's like slugging down juice, you know?
Wow.
I think,
and that's a nice lacing there too.
Yeah. I don't.
Oh, you are even on the snifter.
Yeah.
This is what I look for in an IPA, and I'm not usually a fan of double or imperial IPAs because, to me, this drink's more like a regular, like a Dogfish 60, except this is more citrus rather than like the West Coast tends to be citrus and the East Coast is pine.
Yeah. And I like
straight up West Coast right here.
Absolutely.
Almost no pine at all.
Yeah, mainly fruits, sweet citrusy fruits.
Well, this is everything that I look for in a good beer. And I know like you're not really big into hoppy beers. You prefer like the more roastier, maltier stouts and things like that. But this is what I look for, and it's just like on every category. And it's funny because Jay and I were having a big discussion about aroma and appearance the other day. And I said, you know, aroma and appearance don't really mean that much to me. But like in this case, it does. And, you know, obviously it's a winner as far as flavor. And to top it all off, it's highly drinkable. So, to me, this is a perfect beer. 10 out of 10. What do you think?
I don't want you to misunderstand the fact that IPAs are not my favorite style, so therefore I don't like them. I do like IPAs, and I enjoy them tremendously. And the Dogfish Head 60-minute is like a go-to beer for me,
right.
Like, especially if I'm going to go out and drink a multiple amount. The stouts is like my own personal preference is favorite. But when it comes to drinking an IPA, this is exactly what I'm looking for. I mean, this is what I would call this is one of the best beers I've ever had in my life, without a doubt. This is better than the Dogfish Head 60-minute. I wish I could get this like I can get that. And this is darn close to a perfect beer. I'm not going to call it my favorite ever, but this is going to my top 5, that's for sure. But the best way I would describe it is, I mean, it looks great, it smells great, it tastes great, it's very drinkable. Mm-hmm. It's on the palate itself. It's, you know, other than like, you know, the bitter hoppy finish, which it's supposed to have. That's, you know, the only thing about it, but it's supposed to have that. The taste is very similar to any type of citrusy fruit that you can think of. Right. Whether you want to say a tangerine, orange, or a grapefruit, some sort of, you know, citrusy fruit, and it's got that clean taste to it. It's just perfect. And
the hops are lingering, but they're not like drying out your mouth. You know?
Yeah.
I would like to know, and I couldn't find, is what kind of hops and malts they actually use in this.
Yeah, but maybe they don't want people to know.
I know. So. Well, I guess that about does it. So
I'm gonna do my final chug and give my final thoughts. Okay. So I don't know what you're gonna do.
I'll do it.
As far as the final thoughts and grade for me, wow, that's really good. This is not only is it a top-notch beer, which is the highest rating I give a beer, and I don't even need to sit down and do my math to figure it out because I already know it's almost a 10 in every category. Maybe it's a 9 on palate. Maybe. Right. You know, so it's a top-notch beer, but not only that, it's also a personal favorite. It's going to be added to one of my top 5 beers of all time now. Right. And on your video, I guess, what's the highest thing you give?
Just outstanding.
Outstanding? Well, that's where it goes. Because it really is an outstanding beer.
10 out of 10.
So.
Alright, so I guess that about does it. Thanks to Jay for coming over.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks to 𝓑𝓻𝓮𝓻𝓲 for the beer.
Pliny the Elder by the Russian River Brewing Company. Mm-hmm. So, until next time, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.